guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I went makeup shopping, okay? I got a little spicy. I wanted some new stuff, starting off the year with some new things that I don't have. So I went to Sephora and I went to Ulta. I couldn't be tamed. So we're just gonna use these products. I actually am just gonna pop and show you one really fast, just pop it out of here. I have it on my brows right now and I really like it. So one of the things I got at Sephora was this brow pencil. It's the Retractable brow pencil, and one of the reasons I like it, it's really, really small and it's retractable, like it says. And I got the shade Neutral Gray Brown. Really, really liking it. What I don't like about it is whatever this is. Whatever this is does not comb through my eyebrows. That's a no. You should just put a spoolie there. They were trying something different. It didn't work for me. But I really, really like how they turned out today. They're really soft and really fluffy, and it was actually really, really, really easy to use and fill in my brows. So I already did my brows off camera. I have an updated brow routine on my channel. I will have it linked below, but this is the first thing, and all these products, I'll have a link for these as well, but this is the first thing that I picked up. Let's see what else we got from Sephora here. Then I got these Sephora sheet masks. I have been using these for 100 years. I love these so, so much. They're actually my favorite sheet mask that I've ever used, and they're really, really inexpensive. I think it was buy 3, get 1 free, and I already used one last night. I'm sorry, I couldn't wait. But I got the aloe vera, and then I got the rose and the pineapple. Honestly, I don't see much of a difference from what they do aside from the smell of them. I don't see like one does a certain thing and one does a certain, I just see where they moisturize and they're just really soothing. I actually keep these in the refrigerator as well. So I got these while I was there and I highly, highly recommend these. Then I got super spicy, okay? I might have gotten too spicy for my britches here. I got me, y'all like that. I got this Tom Ford Emotion Proof Concealer. I'm not gonna use this one today because I'm gonna use the other one that I got, but we're gonna use this in the daily tutorials. Crazy, ridiculous, embarrassing, expensive. So this better change my entire existence. It better do it. Minuscule. I got the shade number 2.0 Buff. It looked pretty neutral. And we're gonna see how this works. Make sure you're following me on Instagram. We are gonna be trying this right here out on there. And if I've already used it, make sure you check my saved highlights. But I'm gonna use it a couple times because I really wanna put this to the test. I'm really, 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 really curious. I haven't seen anybody else use this. So we're gonna see. We will see. So the next thing I got was this SMASHBOX foundation. It looks really extra spicy coverage. It's the Studio Skin Full Coverage 24-Hour Foundation. You guys know I'm not the biggest full coverage fan, but I'm always looking for full coverage foundations for you guys. So we'll see how this goes. I've already primed my face. I'm not gonna show all of my regular things. I will have them listed below. Do you guys hear Doug? Doug, quit drying off. He just had a bath. But I'm gonna list everything that I did use below, and it'll just be under products that you didn't see. You get me? Okay, so I'm gonna open this up. I'm liking this packaging. I figured this would be sealed. It's not sealed, which is fine. I'm afraid of it. I know a little bit is gonna go a very, very, very long way. I still used my Rimmel Stay Matte Primer because no matter what, it's just a very smoothing primer. And I'm gonna start with this much. That might even be too much. Let me tell you the shade that I got. I got the shade 2.15, and they go by skin tone and then undertone. So my skin tone is light, and then the undertone that I got is cool. So I'm light, cool, and I think that should be good. Okay, we're gonna let this warm up, and then I'm gonna grab my foundation brush. Okay, like I said, I primed. You guys just didn't see it, but it will be listed below. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my Anissa brush, the Pinnacle foundation, and I'm kind of gonna just evenly spread this throughout the brush. And I'm just gonna start to work this in. Now, when you're using a full coverage foundation, it's going to look a little scary at first when you're putting it on. So you really just need to take your time and make sure that you're matching your undertone, and don't worry about it looking so scary because it's literally covering everything. But this is looking really, really nice. What you are gonna see is you're gonna see a lot of my surface tones now that you're seeing this much coverage. So we're gonna go ahead and just continue to work that in, and we'll give a final verdict once we have it worked in. Okay, so far, this is not playing. I haven't even had to dip back in. This much is covering up everything. This is crazy. Let me grab a mirror. I want to look at this up close for myself. Okay, it looks really soft. It has a really, really, really soft finish. It's matte, but I'm still seeing luminosity to the skin. I'm also not minding the color. It's matching really nice through here. With full coverage, I always like to bring it down the neck. Just make sure everything is melting in. I can't wait to see how this dries down. I feel like it's a little heavy through here. I feel like I should have done a more even distribution on my brush, but I'm still not mad at it. We're kind of just testing the waters here. Okay, whatever's left on my forehead is, on my brush is literally just gonna cover my forehead. Whoa, this stuff is potent, but really pretty. I really like it. I normally don't like full coverage foundations. Let's work it in a little better. Okay, I'm gonna do the other side of my face off camera and we're gonna come back and inspect it. Okay, I haven't added any concealer and I know it's kind of wild. I'm doing my foundation before my eyes, which normally I don't recommend, but I know I'm gonna be using a palette that won't have any fallout and we're not gonna be using dark tones, so even if we do, we can kind of just dust it off. And I really just wanted to try this foundation, so I just jumped right in. You guys, I'm actually kind of obsessed. By now, it's kind of dried down. I just did my forehead, so I don't think it's dried down as much, but it's not super, super matte. Remember, I'm normal to dry, so normal to dry skin normally does not like a full coverage foundation, but this one is honestly so full coverage. It has covered up everything. I know I have like a little freckle right here and it's completely gone, but it still looks just like skin. Obviously, I'm not gonna be like, this is the best foundation ever, let's go buy it, because we have to wear it a couple of times. But I am very, very wowed right now. Just my first initial impression, I am kind of blown away. So let me show you what we're gonna use next, and let me just go over this a couple more times. You guys know I love to work my foundation in. But we'll get to concealer, and that's a new one. I just wanted to read a little bit about it to you. It's a 24-hour full coverage. It's packed with pigment, which is one of the things I really wanted to touch on. That's one of the reasons I like the Kylie concealer so much, is because it's packed with more pigment than it is product. Let's think Tarte Shape Tape. It's a very, very thick product, and it's covering more with product than it is pigment. So I always look for products that have a lot of pigment, and this foundation has a ton of pigment. That way we can use less and it's still going to cover. It's good for oil and shine control and soft focus blurring effect. It's waterproof, so it's sweat and humidity resistant. Are we gonna be loving this summer here in Houston? We'll see. I am seriously kind of blown away. I'm so blown away I had to go back and read the box. So pretty happy with this purchase right now. And then I also want to show you that it did dry down, and look at that. It's like barely budging and it's not even completely dry. So I wanted to show you guys that. I'm pulling, just so you can see I'm pulling here. I'm really fascinated. Now we're gonna try this out. I don't even know how I didn't know that this was out on the market. Look how excited I am. So this is the Hourglass Vanish Airbrush Concealer. I got two shades because you guys know I like to use one as my highlight shade and one as my color corrector, because I don't like to use heavy color correctors. So I got the shade Silk, which is more of my shade. And then I got the shade Pearl. I swatched these, they looked perfect. Mom was actually with me and she's like, these are the ones you want. I'm like, thanks, Mama. So let me open them again. I believe Silk is, yes, Silk is gonna be the one we're gonna just pop on here. Oh, I'm already obsessed. I love the applicator, it feels so good. So remember, this one is more of my highlight shade. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and extend it. I've been into this lately, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna pick up a little bit more, just a little here. A little down the nose, a little through the center. I have an entire video on highlight and contour if you want more info. If you feel like I'm lacking telling you what I'm doing, I promise I probably have a video for it already. So make sure you check out my channel. So, and then I grabbed the shade Pearl. Yes, definitely peachy. And I'm just gonna pop just a little bit of that right through here. And right through here. And right there. Love the applicator so far. Let's see how this blends out. I'm so excited. Okay, so I already blended out the side, but just with my brush. Remember, we still have to work it in with the blender. but I wanted to show you how it's going to work into the skin. You guys know I like to place my concealer first with my Anissa angled concealer brush. I am kind of loving this concealer. It is very light. It feels like skin. It has a very water feel to it, which means a very light feel, but it's packed with pigment once again. And I'm telling y'all, this is the best thing to look for in a product. Don't look for a thick product. Look for a very pigmented product. So we're just gonna pop it right through here and down the nose. I am kind of blown away. Let's see how this works in with our blender. I'm gonna bring it in here as well. And then just to kind of carve out our face a little bit more. So we'll have to do less work later. I'm just gonna take whatever's left on the brush. I did not put concealer down here. I'm just kind of shaping the face with whatever's left on here. Okay, let's grab our blender. Now we're gonna take our blender and just start to finish our blending process here. I always use a brush and a blender. I just feel like you get a way better finish and it looks more airbrushed. Look at that. Goodness, that is absolutely beautiful. I love the color. I feel like it paired so nice with that matte foundation too. I want to know if you guys have used this combination before. Have you used the foundation? Have you used this concealer? I feel like the concealer is pretty new. So, I didn't even know about it, but you know me, just here at the house in my pajamas, not really knowing what's going on. Okay, I have another really fun product to show you, but now we're gonna switch over to what I got at Ulta. So we're hopping over into our Ulta bag now. I saw this powder the other day and I didn't grab it, and then I laid in bed and I thought about it and I said, I should have tried that powder. Heck, I didn't even know Morphe had a pink powder. So this is the Morphe Bake and Set, and it's called Brightening Pink, and you guys know that I'm obsessed with pink powders. So naturally, I got this color. And apparently it's impossible to open, and we might have to call Ben over here because, oh, we got it. Woo! Woo! Let's see here. Okay, so it's, of course, you know, just our pretty plain Morphe packaging. Says it on the back. And then yet another obstacle to tackle here. Where are my tweezers? Goodness gracious. Oh, okay, so it's easier. Whew. Okay, so I'm just going to tip this upside down. That should be way more than enough. I'm going to tap in my concealer one more time. Where did my little mirror go? You always want to make sure you tap it in right before you set it. Even though it only took me 2 seconds to do that, you would be surprised. So make sure it's nice and worked in. I'm gonna grab my velour puff and I'm just going to press this in underneath my eyes. So this is gonna be the only place I'm gonna worry about setting fast, because everywhere else we're good, but underneath our eyes, it just needs to set really fast. What's going on here? Let's assess the situation. Okay, I'm not mad. It feels really soft. I've never used any of the Morphe setting powders, so I'm kind of new here. It's looking pretty good. I'm still seeing a little bit of shadow here. I'm gonna pick up just a little bit extra, place it right through here, and just continue to work it in until it completely disappears. I'm not going to bake. Let's look at it. Okay, it looks really good. It looks really, really good. That's actually really pretty. So what I also want to do is I'm going to pick just a little bit more, and I'm going to look up and just make sure it's nice and pressed into my little eye creases right here. And we're going to look back at it and we're going to be like, what the heck? This is actually really pretty. And then if it feels too bright, we'll just switch sides and then we'll kind of sweep down. I'm using a very, very soft motion while doing this. That's actually really pretty. Okay, let's do the other side and then look at it. Look, it even cancels out that shadow really nice. Okay, okay. So now onward to everything else that I got at Ulta. I got these Kylie palettes. I actually don't have these. I was living under a rock. So I got the Sorta Sweet palette and the Bronze palette. I think I want to do the Sorta Sweet. The bronze is really pretty, but it's kind of like the tones I've been doing. This is really, really, really pretty. I don't know why. I don't even think I've ever seen it in person, but it's just a little bit more cool toned, and I think it's so, so pretty. I definitely want to use this shade right here. So let's just throw on a really quick eye. I already have my eyes primed. Again, that will be listed below, but I'm just gonna grab, this looks good. I'll just grab this Smith 247, and I'm gonna start with this shade right here. It's called Berry Bite. And I'm just going to sweep that into my crease. Now, of course, this is not the first time I've used a Kylie palette. This is just the first time I've used this one. And I'm already seeing that this one's really nice and pigmented, and it actually just feels like the other ones. I just didn't have these particular ones, and I was like, what the heck? Add to cart. I'm gonna need that. I'm just gonna extend it. I've only used the one shade. I'm actually just gonna wipe my brush off on my makeup rag. We're not gonna show that. She's seen better days. And then I'm gonna grab the shade of Buttermilk, and we'll just kind of pop this on our brow bone and kind of blend it into here. Love that shade. It's like in between cream and the lightest shade of banana is the only thing I can think of. That's so cool. I love it as a blending color. I'm just gonna do a really simple eye. I'm gonna take this shade here called Spice Plum and that same exact brush, and I'm just gonna close my eye, kind of run it along the bottom lash line like that at an angle, and just kind of connect it. And then we'll just bring whatever's left on the brush right through here. Now I'm gonna take this Smith 203, just this really nice little angle brush, back into the same shade, and I'm gonna run it along my bottom lash line, and I'm gonna connect it and just kind of wing it out this way. We'll come back and soften it with that same Smith brush that we just used, but we definitely want a little bit more definition, just to really elongate the eye and lift it up. Now I'm gonna take my puff, I don't have anything on it, and I'm just gonna run it right underneath here, and it'll just kind of clean it up for me and really shape it up this way. Kinda obsessed with the shade Buttermilk. I just carved all of that out just by using the eyeshadow and this MAC 242S. So we're just gonna throw it right here. I can do it in the monitor. We're gonna kind of connect it to the bridge of the nose and then just kind of clean up in here. Look how easy that is. We didn't have to carve anything out. Now remember, it doesn't have to be perfect. We can still soften the edges, but I'm just kind of giving you guys a really nice tip here. You can kind of just do this so much easier with eyeshadow, and the reason this one's so great is because it's so pigmented and it's not quite a cream and it's not quite a yellow. It's like somewhere in between. It's really cool. So we're just kind of pulling that through here, stopping where the wing starts. We're going to use this shade right here as our inner corner highlight, and this is a Japanesque 728. And I'm just going to pop it on just a little right here. Look how pretty that is. It's so subtle and pretty. I love it. And then I'm just going to put just a little smidge on the brow bone. Very high on the brow bone too. So the last makeup item that I got at Ulta was I got this Kylie lip kit in the shade KOKO. I've always wanted this one, but I always forget about it. And I think it'll just be so perfect with these mauve-y tones that we have going on here. Mauve, mauve, who knows? So I always like to line my lips a little bit first. Just kind of do a rough outline. And then I'll even take my finger and blend it towards the center. It just works best for these matte lip kits. So just kind of outline and then blend down. Now I'm gonna go in with the lipstick, and I'm not gonna rub my lipstick together, and I'm only gonna do my bottom lip first. And then I'm gonna grab the lip liner again before it sets and just kind of work it together and really define that lip line. Oh my God, why have I not gotten this color sooner? It's like a really, really good nude. You know how we've been doing the really nudes, the really pale nudes? This is perfect. All right guys, we're all make-upped. I'm loving all of my new makeup. I cannot wait to use this in my daily tutorials. This is some spice. But I did want to show you all of the other things that I got while I was at Ulta. I got a bunch of hair accessories. I got these. Are these not the cutest little Whoville light bulbs you've ever seen in your life? I had to have them. I think they're just so cute. I'm gonna see if I can find links. If not, I'll just type what it is. And like I said, all of the hair accessories that I purchased are from Ulta. And I got some more of these Kitsch rubber bands. I'm gonna have to do a tutorial on how to use these. These are magical. I have one in my hair right now. They're bungees that you wrap around your hair instead of a regular rubber band, which does not work for my hair and breaks my hair. So I have just been obsessed with these. They actually sent me some, and then I'm so obsessed and I'm afraid of running out of them that I just buy them, and I love supporting the brand anyways. I think that these are so incredible. I got black and brown. I don't know why. I usually hide it. Don't care. I just love them. And I'm gonna do a tutorial using these. The next thing I got is I got these little clips. They remind me of the 90s, and I'm trying to live in 1994. I really am. So I'm putting like cute little things in my hair, and I'm wearing Doc Martens. You can't tell me what. No, but seriously, I love these. I only got one pack of these because they only had one. I actually want to go to another Ulta to see if I could find more because these are just so pretty. And then my absolute favorite ones, oh my goodness, are these butterfly clips. Do you remember the when we used to wear our hair and then we would wear them like individually, but it took like literally 50 of them? I don't have 50 of them, but I think I was gonna do like a baby version of that. But I want to find a way to wear these as well. They're just so pretty. They actually feel really expensive too. They feel really nice and really a little bit of a weight to them. I'm really loving them. So that is all. Oh no, and I got these, but these are for Doug, and I'm gonna make him wear these too. And then I'm gonna wear the other ones. But these are just like little elastic ones. I'm hoping that will stay better in his hair. That dog's hair, my goodness. So that's everything I got, and I thought it would be fun just to sit down and kind of review things, kind of kick it old school, you know, like YouTube used to be. Just kind of, you know, try new products, give my first opinion on them. I don't want to say that I'm loving everything aside from the lipstick, which I already have this formula and love, and the eyeshadow, which I already know, but everything else that we used, I have not tried, and we're still going to be testing it. We're going to see how we like it. So make sure you are following me on Instagram, where I do a tutorial every single day using new products, and that way you can see how these products wear every single day and what I really think about them. It's not just a here's a YouTube video, totally forgot about it, never using that product again. So make sure you follow me there. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know what you want to see next. I'm thinking about my lighting setup and how I film for YouTube and all of that jazz. What do y'all think? Yeah, I think so. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Please subscribe and make sure you find me on Instagram. I love you all, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.